Alrighty, boys, we have your daily MUT update for Monday, January 20th. All right, a lot to talk about. We had 2 promos drop today. We have the content schedule, a lot of leaks, a lot of stuff to talk about, fellas, a lot in the market. All right, so let's dive right into it. Alrighty, boys, so what should you be doing in MUT today? Well, solo seasons. So we learned that the AKA Iconoclash will not reset. It'll just add new ones every week. So that's good to know. You don't have to get them done if you don't really want to. If you want to get them done at the very end, you're more than welcome to, right? So as you can see here, we're grinding it out. We're going to work our way up to that. But just want to let you guys be aware that's how that's working. And also, we just want to give you guys a heads up on head-to-head ranked. Now, I'm only grinding for champion to get that Isaiah Simmons. You guys, again, more welcome to do them whatever you want, right? But you have 11 days to do it, right? 11 days. And that's pretty much it. All you can do in the game right now. Not a whole lot in game. Now, let's head over to the content schedule and talk about what's coming out. Alrighty, here we are at X at the EA Ultimate Team account. And here is the content schedule, okay? So, AKA Icons, got it. Playoff release 2.5, got it. Roster Revolution, which we're going to go talk about in a second over at MUT Leaks. And we have Redux is coming, Playoff Release 3, and Legends. We know the Legends as well. Now, Reduxes, does this come out with this, or does it come out with this, or is it in between? Usually it comes out at the same time as another promo. So, we'll talk about this more when we get to the market, but you might want to start looking to pick some LTDs up. They might be a little bit cheaper right now. But let's go take a look at MUT Leaks now. Take a look at what came out. All right, fellas. So, I was thinking these could be LTDs. Not too sure exactly how this is going to work. I'm believing these are LTDs. And I want to see if he said anything in here. Nothing in here. I know he did down here, right? This says Roster Revolution highs. Now, we know these are 94s, okay? 94 overall B&D Roster Revolution Champion token set. And Roster Revolution Revolutionary Metal token set. Not too sure about what everything is here. Really kind of unclear, but this is part 1. We know exactly what part 1 is already, okay? They likely come in multiple releases, and we know part 1 is going to be Justin Simmons, Jonathan Taylor, Stephon Gilmore, DeMarcus Robinson, Derek Carr, Dylan Parham, Ed Oliver, Bud Dupree, and they're going to be 94 overalls. I'm assuming this is taking over Wednesday content, what we normally got Team of the Week. We'll have to see how everything goes, okay? So there's going to be a bunch of releases, right? Take a look at this. Each one of these is probably going to be a release, okay? Now, what was the one Justin Simmons? So it doesn't go in order. Unfortunately, does not go in order. I'm waiting for this guy right here. He'll be coming to the squad. These are all your champions, okay? Derek Carr getting a 94 over Jordan Love is insane, but it is what it is. And so then that would make me assume these are the LTDs, and this guy right here is going to be an absolute dog. His 91 overall for free was a dog. So we'll be looking forward to that Wednesday. Don't know. He didn't say when these release. I'm assuming we're going to get like probably 2 or 3 at a time. There is 8 of them, so it's probably two. I don't know how long it lasts. Could last 4 weeks. These are your mediums. Nothing special, right? Just your theme team builder kind of stuff. And your lows. Same thing here. Nothing special, right? So that is your Roster Revolution. And then did he take it down already? It looks like he did take it down already. He also tweeted out, oh no, right here, Legends. Here you go, boys. Don't know the LTD, but we're going to get T-Sizzle and Joe Horn, fellas. Those are going to be our Legends. We will see how good Joe Horn is. Probably not as good as that card that dropped today. And we're going to go take a look at that right now. We're going to head over to MUT.gg, fellas. Alrighty, boys. Here we are at MUT.gg to talk about the cards that dropped today. We'll start with the AKA Icon LTD Mata Beast, Matabuki. 84 speed, 95 acceleration, 84 agility, 80 change of direction, 91 awareness, 93 strength, 91 play rec, 93 finesse move, 94 power move. Good tackle, good power, good pursuit, elite block shed, very good impact block. Honestly, this card looks just as good as that Warren Sapp that everybody's grinding for. Now, obviously, he's 2 less speed, and that Warren Sapp goes on every single theme team. But on a Ravens theme team, this is a must-have. At 1.6 million, if you have a Ravens theme team, you have to go get this card. As you can see, he's already going up in price, fellas. I'm not going after him. He does look very, very elite, though, in my opinion. Just not 1.6 million coins worth, unless I'm running a Ravens theme team. Then, The other LTD for the playoffs, Lawrence Taylor, 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 88 agility, 84 change of direction. You wish was higher. Great awareness, great strength, great play rec. Jumping is what it is. 92 finesse move, 94 power move. Very, very good. Elite block shed, great pursuit. Impact block, you do wish was higher as well. And obviously, no coverage. He was a rushing type of guy. Now, let's take a look at his abilities. Nothing good. Nothing good in my opinion. Not a good card. Now, if you're running a Giants theme team, then you probably want to pick him up. 1.5 million, coming down a little bit. In my opinion, he looks very good, but I have Zadarius Smith on my Packers team, 40 out of 40. He's faster, more acceleration, and I'll be honest, that card has not been good. I wouldn't expect him to be good. Now, normally LT does play pretty good, but I'm not going to spend the coins and test that one out. Case Keenum. All right, good speed. Acceleration, okay. All this is okay with me. Throw power, good. Accuracies, good. Break sack, you wish that was higher. Throw on the run, not very good. Here's the issue. His abilities suck, okay? He is a strong arm quarterback, doesn't get any strong arm abilities. No discounted gunslinger, no go for me. Now, let's take a look at his release, and it is over the top 2, right? So, rather use Marigoda, all right? He gets gunslinger for 2 AP. I'd much rather have him, and that's why we see him going for more expensive than this card anyway. Then we move on to the 94, right, which is essentially just one less on everything from the LTD. Ability-wise, he's going to get 2 AP, double or nothing. You wish that was 1. Interior threat for 2. Run stuff for 3. Not good on the abilities, unfortunately. Darrelle Revis, we have a gameplay up of this guy. If you want to go check it out, go ahead, take a look at him, make your own decisions. But I'll tell you right now, didn't think he was very good. Good speed, good change of direction. He had everything to be elite. Pursuit's good. He just wasn't good. Press is a little bit low. Zone, man, but you can get both of these up to wherever you really want them to right now. Ability-wise, the man corner, he gets pick artist and flat zone KO. Flat zone actually fits my scheme. We had flat zone KO on him. Wasn't good. This card is very overpriced. In fact, he is profitable right now. You can go snipe up the playoff cards for around 80K. We got a couple at 60K. You can build this guy up and sell him off, make some coins. Don't know why he's expensive. He does go on the Chiefs theme team, right? He has a couple good theme teams. Buccaneers are still good. Jets on the rise. Not a bad theme team, but just wasn't very good for me. We didn't have him on a theme team. Jawan Jennings. This guy at 336K is the absolute steal of the day. This guy is for sure a top 3 receiver in my book, man. Now, again, he only goes on the 49ers theme team. I'm assuming that's why he's so cheap, but this dude... He felt faster. He moved quicker than Xavier Worthy, in my opinion. 6'3", got a gameplay of him out as well if you want to go check it out. This dude was elite, all right? Now, go ahead, check out the gameplay. He did drop 3 balls, but they were very warranted, and he made some pretty amazing catches besides that. Great change of direction. This guy's snapping out of cuts. Elite card. Ability-wise, nothing special, right? Third down threat for 1 AP, no. Deep elite, okay, maybe for 2 AP, you're getting deep in and deep out. Basically, all mixed in one, and you're paying 1 AP for each. Not bad. Minute elite for 1 AP, decent. But what I did like was tank for 1, and it's very, very easy to get. Go check out the gameplay again, fellas. You'll see exactly how we used them with tank. Amazing card. Way too cheap. One of the best receivers in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes up in price. And we could take a look at the 91s. So you can see here, the 91s really tanked. They were like 140K this morning. I've been sniping some of these guys up. I want to get back out there, right? I got most of mine at like 90. You can see there's some very good ones. This is what I'm going to be looking for, okay? I'm probably going to snipe these guys up. We usually see the 91s and all these cards go up as the week continues. Now, we do have a wide receiver coming out for sure with Legends, so we will see how that affects that. But I think that's a very good price. And then also on Monday, if we happen to get an elite release for these guys, for AKA icons, they will go up in price. Same thing. I mean, all the 91s. Jawan is probably the cheapest one, I believe. Yeah, they're saying he's at 73K. I didn't see any, but right here at 10K, you can, if you get them for under 10K, you can actually build the 91s. Takes 887s. So if you get some really good snipes on these, which it looks like it's pretty hard, but if you got it like 6K, right? If you got them at 7K, you're building it for 56K. Elite, right? Very good price. You'll be able to make some cash on that. Now, let us go take a look at all the prices. All right. So we have the 94 LTDs that are going to be getting Redux. We have a lot of them too, right? So you see these guys. I think most of them took a plummet today. Now this isn't tracking because there's not a lot out there. This will be getting Reduxed, and you can see some people are getting some good prices on it. I personally won't buy them yet. Okay. Usually people don't really know what's coming when. Now I don't believe these get Reduxed. I wish they did because I'd add them to the team. All right, definitely would add them to the team. But somebody like Ed Reed, one of the higher priced ones, at 1.5 million still for this card is insane. 133 doesn't really. He did take a tiny hit today. These guys are probably going to come down whenever Reduxes come down. So keep your eyes out. People might start realizing that, and especially as we get closer, we'll probably pick some of these up to either resell because they'll go back in price because Reduxes are pretty rare, and we'll move on from there. Right. That's the only thing I really want to look at 94s. And then we'll go back over here to prices. And as you can see, these guys are extremely cheap, right? We bought for some reason, 91s last night were extremely cheap. We bought a bunch of them up at like 60, 65K. We sold only one off today for 95 because we're going to keep them. We might need those for roster revolution. We're definitely going to need them for the new playoff promo coming on Thursday. So we'll hold on to them. We know they got up to 100K. Also, with that playoff promo coming out today, we picked up a ton of the playoff promo 91s and a lot of the 88s, okay? So we'll sort this out. This is by price. These are the cheapest 91s. You can go look for them. We were able to get a couple of the playoff cards. We'll bring that up really quickly here because this is who you're going to be looking for the cheapest ones. 85K, it says, right? We were getting them for like 60K. And then you could also, like 78K, 77. These are great prices. Do these go up or down? They should go up until we get the new release on Thursday when they give us cards, right? Promos, packs, all that stuff. So we'll have to see exactly how this plays out. I bought up a lot of the 88s and we're getting a bunch of them again at like 12K. All right. At 12K, you're building these guys for 60K. I'm cool with that, right? You might be able to snipe some at 60K. We got a couple at like 66, but we're finding some of these guys at 12K once in a while. These guys are way down. I don't think that the 91 overalls will fall below 70K, even with a good store offer on Thursday. So keep your eye out, right? Keep your eye out for 88s, very cheap. Keep your eye out for 91s, very cheap, okay? We were able to get a bunch. We were sniping them up. We're pre-building. We have a couple random 91s. You can also check out those guys too, right? Just the random 91s. Try and snipe them up for like 60K. They're out there. They're in the wild. That's all we've really been doing in the market. Now, if you're looking for like a profitable set, right now, Darrell Revis is profitable. Okay. Again, we can go into the 91s. I'll show you. We already saw they're going for like 73K with the AKA icons. And if you get them at 73K, right? Say you get lucky and you snipe them at 70. You're building them for 350K. Now, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot, but you can see there are some. They were purchased. They are out there in the wild. You can actually do it. And Revis is selling for 470K right now. That is a profitable set. None of the playoff ones they're not profitable at all. But that Darrell Revis is profitable. The Jawan Jennings is very cheap. If it was me, I would add that Jawan Jennings and I would do maybe a couple sets. If you like Revis, especially if you think you want Revis on your team, build him for very cheap, sell him off, and keep doing it. And once he doesn't sell, keep him on your team. That's how you're going to make a bunch of coins. Me personally, I did not like the card. We did build him for like 370, 380-ish. We had him pre-built, and we sold him. Sold him for 500K. All right. Made some pretty good coin on it. Glad I was able to get rid of them. Kept a few 91s for the week to come. Also picking up some playoff 91s for the new promo to come out. Usually, you can sell those off pretty quickly. They don't come down so quick. Sometimes the day before, they go up in price because people want to pre-build. They get excited for the new cards. So keep your eye out. Playoff 91s, boys. AKA 91s. All 91s. Try and get them around 60 to 65K if you can. Those AKA icon cards, 70K is probably all right. I think those guys could rise back up. Especially if we get some good cards on Monday, those guys will really shoot up. They were up to 140K this morning before this drop. So that's pretty much it for your market talk, fellas. let's head over to the outro. Alrighty, boys, that's going to do it for your Daily MUT update today. A jam-packed day, to say the least. Okay, we had the content schedule. We had 2 promo drops. Playoff promo 2.5, and we also had the AKA icons. Juwan Jennings, in my opinion, one of the best receivers in the game. He's going for way too cheap. At the time of recording, he's going for like $336K, fellas. Add him to your team, in my opinion. He's better than Worthy. Revis, profitable set. Take advantage of that. I don't think he's a very good card. Take advantage of that. Build him, sell him if you really want him. Especially build him, sell him until you can't sell anymore, and keep him on your team. Another thing, we're trying to get 91s at 70K and under. A lot of these cards you can possibly get for mid-60s, 60 and up a little bit. The sticky one is going to be the AKA icons. I got a few of them at 70K. Those are the harder ones to get. Check out the 87s. They're not too cheap. We did find one for 8K, which is very good. We're not mad at that at all, but they're very hard to find. Playoff promo cards, 91s. They're in between like 80 and 90K right now. You will get some snipes at 60, 70K, but the 88 playoff promo cards, we're picking those apart at like 12, 14K sometimes. Keep your eye on those. Pre-build 91s. Don't do anything with them right away, because we might build the 91s and sell them off on Wednesday night before the playoff promo drops on Thursday, because usually we see those 91s drop on Thursday, right? That being said, we're basically kind of pre-building, just holding on, waiting, but look for those 91s, look for those 88 playoff promos. That's it for your market talk on that. That's going to do it for the video today. I'm very thankful if you guys did make it this far into the video, and if you would not mind leaving me a like so I can get this moving in the algorithms. Subscribe. Stay tapped in, fellas, right? You're going to want to see when we are actually selling all these cards off so you guys can make profit on these investments, right? Thank you guys again so much for making it this far into the video. That's going to do it for today. Hope you boys had a blessed one. Peace.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.